This is the actual original Outcry home. Before it all started. These doors are actually where thousands upon thousands of people had just walked in and had their lives just completely transformed. We're talking about drug alcoholics, people addicted to prescription medications, pornography, every addiction you can imagine has walked through here in all ages. We had a sign here top that said, expect a miracle. I think that's kind of the key to what happens is people come in with no hope and hear the testimony of God changing people's lives, and I think that's where the miracle begins. It all begins with a step of faith, you know? 78237. It's one of the worst zip codes in San Antonio. Infested with heroin addiction, crack addiction, meth addiction, gang violence, drug-related crimes and murders. We're on the front line of the...
What drugs did you tell me you used? How long have you been using?
Since I was 18, I'm 25.
What are you doing out here tonight?
Working, trying to make more money to get my drugs.
There's a spiritual emptiness that we all have, and we look for the answer in different things.
I've been taking beer because it hurts.
Addiction does not discriminate. It has no respect of people, of families, of cultures, of social status, of economic status. Addiction is everywhere.
You said you use drugs too, Roman? How long have you been using drugs for?
33 years.
How long have you battled alcoholism?
I've been drinking since I was about 11 years old.
We're having people of all races who have lost a sense of content and meaning in their life because we keep promoting self-indulgence.
We tell young people, you know, this rapper or this music celebrity or this television person, this is the American dream. This is what you should strive to. Out of 5,000 young boys in a neighborhood, only one of them is going to get the superstar contract. So what happens to the other 4,999?
I made a decision in my life at the age of 17 that I would join the Mexican cartel.
I desired the things of the streets.
At 16 years old, I hadn't even graduated high school. I was already a straight cocaine addict.
It's all smoke and mirrors, and it doesn't exist.
It just opened a whole nother door to a whole nother world that I didn't even know.
Success in these neighborhoods is defined by how many women you sleep with, how much money you make off drugs, how much prison time you make, how many people you kill. We've sold our young people a lie, and they're killing themselves to try to achieve it.
For 24 years of my life, crack cocaine always brought me down to my knees.
And that's the state of America. We've gotten to a place where addiction is in every family, in every neighborhood, in every city. And so we believe that we have the answer, we have the hope. And that's why we do what we do. And hope isn't a wish. Most people think wish. Hope is faith that God and belief that God can change someone. And so even if you come into the home and you don't believe you can change, we believe. And Jesus said all you need is a mustard seed of faith. It doesn't take much. You've got to have great faith, you know, small faith, but in a great God. There's 4 pillars at Outcry that we implement. Love, supervision, authority, and discipline. Outcry, it ranges from a 90-day program to a 6-month program. And we'll house them, we feed them, we clothe them. Our services are free, 24 hours a day. We serve almost 300,000 meals a year. These people, all they've been doing is being told that they won't make it. Where you been, man? Honestly?
Yeah, I got a spider bite on me and then getting all jacked up, drinking all the time. I gotta get off the street.
A little glassy out right
Yeah. I just woke up. I don't know. I was in class. I came to get some medication and I drank a beer.
Outcry isn't a rehab. Outcry isn't a center. Outcry isn't a facility. Outcry is a home. People come in and you're not a client, you're family.
In this place, Joe, you're gonna have a new family. We're all your family, Joe. We love you, man.
That's why you can always come back. That's why there's always hope. You ready to go?
Yeah, I was in almost 4 years with you guys.
On and off.
Remember you and your mom?
I don't know about a solid 4 years. But
You and your mom said, the next time I do this, you're gonna shave my head or something like that.
I am, so that's where we're going. Come here, Rob. I get to see men and women that walk in with absolutely hope in life, that truly believe that they're gonna die drug addicts, that truly believe that their life is over. And one of the first things that they experience here is love. You're all right. You know they take care of you.
I know.
All right, take care. I don't care if Lloyd leaves 50 more times. He can come back 51 times. You know why? Because I believe that maybe that 51st time, it's the one moment. Shower him up, haircut, clean him up. He'll be a new man. And feed him.
All right.
Alrighty? All right, come on. This is actually an intake office where people come in right off the streets.
How long has it been since you've been clean?
I showered in about 2 weeks.
We'll give them a hot meal.
Hey, yo, Lloyd, if you're still hungry, man, let us know, bro.
Ex-addicts will give their testimony and share with them what God has done in their lives. This is where the journey begins.
Nothing is more powerful or credible than a witness. The man who's been to prison who can then turn to 20 young men who are headed there by saying, I've been there. I can tell you that's not the place you want to go.
Because when I was out here, Romac, you know, I wasted 8 years of my life, man, on heroin.
The power of a testimony is what validates the power of God.
Father, Lord, in the name of Jesus, I ask you to forgive me for all of my sins. Wash me and cleanse me with your precious blood. We want to impart life to them.
When you're here, it's totally different. Here I feel safe. Here I feel tranquil. Here I calm down. I don't have crazy thoughts in my head. But as soon as I walk off this property, oh man, I turn into a totally different person.
I can talk to you about Outcry's numbers, Outcry's data, Outcry statistics, but there's nothing like you walking with me and going, here's a junkie on the street. Let's bring him into the home and let you see the transformation. You were just shooting straight heroin or speedballing?
No, just straight heroin.
Yeah? When's the last time you shot up?
Just a while ago.
Yes. A little while ago?
Earlier when I was out there.
Okay. Can we pray for you?
I'm glad you're back, Lloyd. I saw you yesterday, man.
Did you see me yesterday?
Yeah.
Where?
I was going to the hospital, and I seen you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What was I doing?
I don't know, but I heard your name. But I prayed for you, man.
Thank you.
I prayed for you to come back. I surely did on my line. You know Charlie Brown don't lie.
I know you don't lie, brother.
The majority of our work is actually character development, taking their whole set of values and saying, okay, let's deprogram that and let's tell you what Jesus says about how you treat people and how you are with people, how you react to people. One of the keys that we do here, you notice down here, is they're giving another one. And you see the man in the white shirt here. He was a drug addict before, maybe 6 months ago. God transformed his life, and now the next step is to help others. So
I was a 16-year drug addict, man, and I came into the Outcry home from Austin, Texas. And I actually walked over here. It took me 3 days.
The entire time?
Yeah, I walked 80 miles. And I came here willing to make a change, and ever since I've been here. So, I caregive. I help out wherever help is needed. I even go to the streets, go to under the bridges, and let the drug addict know, that we found the answer, which is Jesus Christ.
When did you come in?
Last night.
Last night? Or you just came in on your own?
Just came in on my own.
What did you do?
Heroin.
Shooting it? Let me see where.
I was just shooting everyone.
Right here? When was the last time you shot up?
Yesterday.
Daytime or night?
Yesterday in the morning.
Yeah? Hanging in there?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Outcry is all about relationships. We build relationships with people that are not going to last 90 days while you're in the program. They're going to last for the rest of our lives. Is all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
And sleep?
I gotta get some sleep. I haven't slept good in so long. It's just so good to be back, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm so thankful. Yeah.
You look better.
Huh?
You look better.
Well, I'm gonna shave, but I'll start to shake a little bit, so I don't wanna take a chance and cut myself. I shave later on. But I feel all right.
Cool. See you in the morning.
Okay.
We'll be here.
kid, brother. I
All
love
right.
you.
I love you too, man. Be safe. God is raising up a generation of people, young and old alike, that I believe are going to create a ripple effect of change that will begin to heal the nation. I really believe that with all my heart. And the movement has to do with people.
A lot of people are dying.
Pride will make you fall.
You want to come to the home? There's space, there's room.
Not right now.
Not right now.
No.
And a lot of people on the street, that's all they have left. They don't have a job, they don't have a home, they don't have anything. So the only thing to hold on to is their pride.
I know I can't weather the storm by myself.
You don't have to die a junkie. You don't even have to live a junkie.
And that's how we take that step of faith.
And we see it every day.
And you know that thing that you feel in your heart, Romac, you know what that is? That's the Holy Spirit, man.
So the question is, what's a life worth to you? What's your country worth to you? What's America worth? I still believe that we have the capacity within our own nation to heal ourselves.
There's a small group of patriots in these high crime, drug-infested neighborhoods that are equipped with the moral and spiritual armor that it takes.
I'm so grateful that I'm not a drug addict anymore. So now I go out to where I came from, to the streets, to under the bridges, to the crack house.
For the younger guys in the neighborhoods that was gang banging.
The man holding a sign asking for help will really reach out to the guy who threw that sign down.
Their lives serve as a living witnesses that restoration and redemption is not only possible, but achievable.
Our success isn't based on how many people we brought in. Success for us is this: how many people have left the home and are still drug-free and back working with their families? You want to see a miracle? You see that guy right there? That guy used to be a heroin addict for 20 years. He's no longer a heroin addict. He's a businessman who loves his family, and he's serving his community.
We need to harvest that. We need to understand it. We need to resource.
We've done 100,000 in San Antonio. Can you imagine what we could do in New York, Florida, California, St. Louis? Put me on the same starting line. I guarantee you we'll see a change in this country.